Today is our last day in Thailand before heading to Japan. In this episode, join us for a quick visit to the historic city of Ayutthaya. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe for more travel videos. Let's start our day with a fresh brewed coffee.
Samon is my driver today.
Mel and Bong, two of our travel buddies, left early this morning back to the Philippines. Me, my wife Anna, and my sister-in-law Jing, starting today, will be traveling together for the next 7 days all the way to Japan from Chidlom Center Point Hotel in Bangkok. It's about 2 hours drive to Ayutthaya Historical Park, including our stops for snacks and restroom. We are now entering the city of Ayutthaya. Ayutthaya is a city in Thailand, about 55 miles north of Bangkok. It was capital of the Kingdom of Siam and a prosperous international trading port from 1350 until razed by the Burmese in 1767.
We're going to check this out today. Wat Mahathat. Here's our ticket.
Our first place to visit here in Ayutthaya is Wat Mahathat. There's an entrance fee of 50 Thailand baht or $1.25 for the day. We have to observe the dress code in the park. No short for women, so my wife need to buy a long skirt, which is not that costly. This is only for less than $5. This is the model of Ayutthaya Grand Temple Complex, the holiest temple complexes in Ayutthaya before its destruction in 1767. The ruins still give an idea of the scale of this massive complex. In its heyday, the temple complex must have been a sight to behold.
Start from here.
This place is called Wat Mahathat, located in front of the Grand Palace to the east, next to the Patan Bridge. The temple is believed to be one of Ayutthaya's oldest temples, possibly built by King Boromaraha I from 1370 to 88. Wat Mahathat, Thailand, was a royal temple of the Ayutthaya Kingdom. It is one of the oldest and most significant temples in the history of Ayutthaya, as it housed the Buddha's holy relic. Another interesting sight here is the Buddha in the tree. No one knows how or why Buddha head became enveloped by the roots of the banyan tree, but the serene look on the face creates an aura of benignity that makes you sense that what is happening here is not malevolent. Buddha is not being swallowed up, but rather is in a place of secure peace. This is a smaller Wat that is part of the Wat Mahathat complex, with the sitting Buddha statue relatively intact. Many important royal ceremonies of the Ayutthaya era had been hosted here. When the Ayutthaya kingdom failed in 1767, Wat Mahathat was severely damaged by fire and was since abandoned. More interesting is this row of decapitated Buddhas. Removing the head of a Buddhist statue was a sign of disrespect for the people who had just been conquered and that may very well have been what happened here. However, the Burmese were ousted quite quickly after they sacked Ayutthaya, so it's just as likely that the heads were removed by souvenir hunters and relatives because the heads show up everywhere around the world. The ruins of the Grand Complex are pretty grim in the sense that everything is completely destroyed and probably the least interesting of all the places in Ayutthaya. This sitting pose with one palm flat and the other pointing outward is known as the Earth Buddha and is a reference to his successful resistance to the temptations of the demon Mara and eventual enlightenment. This is probably the best preserved stupa in Ayutthaya, and by examining it, you can see how the red brick was covered in plaster, which in turn was covered in gold or brightly painted. Stupas were built to house relics and come in various architectural style, this one in the shape of handbell. These are the two Leaning Khmer style temples known as Franks. This is Wat Mahathat, or the octagonal pagoda, built in 1374 by King Boroma Ratchaburana I to house relics of Buddha. Wat is simply another word for temple. Before moving to the next stop, let's have some refreshments with this relaxing coffee shop next to the water. And if you want to get souvenirs, you can have it here. We are heading now to the next stop. Now we are visiting Wat Ratchaburana, just a block away north of Wat Mahathat. There is additional 50 baht entrance fee to explore the complex. Here is the model of Wat Ratchaburana. Wat Ratchaburana is one of the most popular temples for visitors, and the first striking image is at the main gate, where the prang is framed by the entrance to the Royal Bihara building. The wooden roof of the Bihara is gone, but the tall windowless walls give a sense of how imposing it would have been. The layout of the central part of the temple is also interesting because the main prang is surrounded by covered cloisters with a tower in each of the four corners. It was in the tower of Wat Ratchaburana that many of Ayutthaya's precious treasures were found by archaeologists. The story of Wat Ratchaburana begins in 1424 when King Intaracha died, leaving three sons. The two oldest sons both claimed the throne and led their armies against each other to take it. But it's said that when the two of them came face to face, they wounded each other so badly that they both died in battle. The third son, Siam Paragon, became king and apparently built Wat Ratchaburana in honor of his two brothers, who were cremated here with a pagoda dedicated to each of them. This is the central tower, one of the best preserved in Ayutthaya, and housed some of the greatest treasures uncovered in the city. It was here that the archaeologists discovered three levels in a crypt within the tower, the first covered in murals and containing tablets from commoners, the second with items from the royal family including golden tablets, and the third where there would have been relics of Buddha. Most of the items had been recovered are on display at the Siam Paragon National Museum. Today's opportunity to see part of Ayutthaya is one of a kind. Even though we can't explore the whole city today, Wat Mahathat and Wat Ratchaburana really amazed me of the past. The temple structures, the colorful history of the city, and the bloody story that only those artifacts from the ruins are the witnesses. From the city of Ayutthaya, join us back to Bangkok to have an early dinner at the Gourmet Eats of the Siam Paragon shopping complex. Gourmet Eat is located inside Siam Paragon. It is an awesome one-stop shop for those who seek delightful and high-quality food. Also a place where you can enjoy the authentic Thai food in different level. The only problem if you're here is you cannot decide what and where to eat. But if you can't decide yet like me, I will try this squid egg for 100 baht or 2.75 US dollars. This is the final dinner of our Bangkok Travel Series vlog, the Peppery Thai Bistro, Siam Paragon Brunch, a restaurant well known for their authentic and tasty Thai food with fresh ingredients every day. This is an amazing dining experience. And for dessert, let's check out Flavor Peel Bakery and try their #1 bestseller, sweet potato bun. Since this is our last night here in Bangkok, let's try the famous Thai massage. Just few minutes walk from our hotel is a relaxing massage place with a price ranging from 270 to 900 baht or $7.25 to 24.50 US dollars. We are now ready for today's flight. We'll enjoy the hotel breakfast buffet, then check into Suvarnabhumi International Airport in Bangkok. Airport BKK, Bon Voyage. Sales tax refunded, luggage were checked in, and next is security check. Suvarnabhumi International Airport is another good experience. They have an amazing international airport where you can feel the Thai culture and latest technology, more shopping and food that really make our travel unforgettable. On our next episode, join us in Japan and let's rate our experience with Thai Airways Flight 660 from Bangkok to Tokyo, Japan. Please like and subscribe for more travel videos.